Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. By now, you've heard of the horrific mid-air crash between American Airlines Flight 5342 and a Black Hawk helicopter with military pilots. It's just unbelievable that something could happen to begin with, but it's also unbelievable that something could happen involving a military helicopter, a Black Hawk, and an American Airlines plane which is equipped with all the technology that's needed to avoid collisions like this. This is a very deadly disaster. It's the worst disaster that we can ever imagine. I mean, it's horrible the amount of lives that have been lost, and something like this hasn't happened for a long time in our country. Let's take a look at this video that actually shows the moment of impact. Remember, this is a mid-air collision between an American Airlines flight that had 65 people on board and a Black Hawk helicopter with 3 members of the military inside it, and this was captured on a webcam. Take a look. It's really sad to see. And here's another clip of the incident. In fact, this is dramatic new dashcam footage of a couple that actually captured this while they were driving. Pretty unbelievable to see this, and you won't see this on any other news channel, on any other YouTube channel. Take a look at this. This is just unbelievable to watch. Let's take a look.
Color is it?
It's blue. It's blue.
Oh,
What happened?
oh my God!
Yellow, green,
Oh my God.
color is it?
It's blue. It's blue.
Oh,
What happened?
oh my God!
Yellow, green,
Oh my God.
color is it?
It's blue. It's blue.
Oh,
What happened?
oh my God!
Yellow, green,
Oh my God.
As you can imagine, there were no survivors. It's highly unlikely that somebody could have survived something like this. Let's take a look at the potential impact. I do believe that this has the potential to change aviation forever, and there are going to be some sweeping changes in the way airports are run, in the way, pilots approach their landing, because it's very difficult for me to imagine that this was a result of human error. This would have to be a huge error, not just on the part of the pilot of the American Airlines flight, but also the military people, the military personnel in the Black Hawk helicopter. Was it deliberate? We don't know. I don't want to speculate, but I do want our viewers and subscribers to know that this is going to change air travel as we know it. Let's take a look at this clip.
The approach. I'm stumbling over my words here because this is just so staggering that there is a mid-air collision involving a commercial airliner. Commercial flights are equipped for ages with a system called TCAS, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. It tells the pilots in the cockpit how to avoid other airplanes nearby. It is a system that came about because of mid-air collisions with commercial airliners and small general aviation aircraft, commercial airliners and helicopters. It tells the pilots there's traffic ahead of you, climb now, descend now. This would be an incredible lining up of the holes in the Swiss cheese, which is the saying in aviation, the gaps in the safety chain in aviation that this happened. And now investigators have an incredible amount of work cut out for them to figure out how a commercial airliner in the United States in 2025, when the pilots are incredibly trained, the technology is incredibly sharp, collided with what is apparently a military or government helicopter. Nobody else uses the Black Hawk. It is really something else. I'm just stunned.
And speaking of clips and speaking of changes, President Trump believes that this had to do with the diversity hires that go back to the Democratic administration. He hasn't explained exactly why he feels that way, but let's take a look at who President Trump is blaming in this clip. Let's watch.
Mr. President, on DEI and the claims that you've made, are you saying this crash was somehow caused and the result of diversity hiring? And what evidence have you seen to support these claims?
It just could have been. We have a high standard. We've had a much higher standard than anybody else. And there are things where you have to go by brain power, you have to go by psychological quality. And psychological quality is a very important element of it. These are various very powerful tests that we put to use, and they were terminated by Biden. And Biden went by a standard that's the exact opposite. So we don't know, but we do know that you had two planes at the same level. You had a helicopter and a plane. That shouldn't have happened. And we'll see. We're going to look into that, and we're going to see. But certainly for an air traffic controller, we want the brightest, the smartest, the sharpest. We want somebody that's psychologically superior, and that's what we're going to have. Yeah.
So in case you're wondering, what proof does Trump have, or what is his rationale? What is his logic? Here's a new statement from the president where he talks about why he thinks that the diversity push under the previous administration led to people in the FAA who were not competent or who could not keep the nation safe, could not keep the airways safe. Pretty incredible. Let's take a look at this clip and let me know whether you agree or disagree with this line of thinking from President Trump about why the previous administration is responsible in part for this disaster that took place in Washington, D.C. Take a look and let me know.
Have more to say about that. I do want to point out that various articles that appeared prior to my entering office, and here's one. The FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities. That is amazing. And then it says FAA says people with severe disabilities are most underrepresented segment of the workforce, and they want them in, and they want them. They can be air traffic controllers. I don't think so. This was in January 14th, so that was a week before I entered office. They put a big push to put diversity into the FAA's program. Then another article, the Federal Aviation Administration, this was before I got to office, recently, second term. The FAA is actively recruiting workers who suffer severe intellectual disabilities, psychiatric problems, and other mental and physical conditions under a diversity and inclusion hiring initiative spelled out on the agency's website. Can you imagine? These are people that are, I mean, actually, their lives are shortened because of the stress that they have. Brilliant people have to be in those positions, and their lives are actually shortened, very substantially shortened because of the stress, where you have many, many planes coming into one target, and you need a very special talent and a very special genius to be able to do it. Targeted disabilities are those disabilities that the federal government, as a matter of policy, has identified for special emphasis in recruitment and hiring. The FAA's website states they include hearing, vision, missing extremities, partial paralysis, complete paralysis, epilepsy, severe intellectual disability, psychiatric disability, and dwarfism all qualify for the position of a controller of airplanes pouring into our country, pouring into a little spot, a little dot on the map, a little runway. The initiative is part of the FAA's diversity and inclusion hiring plan. Think of that. The initiative is part of the FAA's diversity and inclusion hiring plan, which says diversity is integral to achieving FAA's mission of ensuring safe and efficient travel. I don't think so. I think it's just the opposite. The FAA website shows that the agency's guidance on diversity hiring were last updated on March 23rd of 22. They wanted to make it even more so. And then I came in, and I assume maybe this is the reason. The FAA which is overseen by Secretary Pete Buttigieg. A real winner. That guy's a real winner. Do you know how badly everything's run since he's run this Department of Transportation? He's a disaster. He was a disaster as a mayor. He ran his city into the ground, and he's a disaster now. He's just got a good line of bullshit. The Department of Transportation is government agency charged with regulating civil aviation. Well, he runs it, 45,000 people, and he's run it right into the ground with his diversity.
So that's it, everyone. This was a highly unfortunate event. Do you think it was deliberate? I don't know yet, and I don't want to speculate, but I can't believe that something like this would happen. How can two pilots, the pilot of the American Airlines Flight 5342 and the Black Hawk helicopter, make a mistake? And how come no one at ground control would have prevented this or alerted them about this? Because, there are tens of thousands of flights every single day. Something like this is not supposed to happen. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. My heart goes out to all the victims of this horrible tragedy, and I hope God is with them, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. You're watching the Ignition Time channel. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.